The sea was calm, yet an eerie silence loomed over the crew of the Black Mariner. Captain Elias Draven, a seasoned sailor with more than 2 decades of experience, felt an unshakable unease. The ship had been charting the deep waters of the North Atlantic, searching for lost treasures, but now, an unnatural chill seeped into the wood of the vessel. One night, the lookout, a young deckhand named Owen, spotted a mass in the water, too large to be a whale and moving against the current. The ship's compass spun wildly, and an unearthly wail echoed through the night. The crew, hardened men of the sea, exchanged fearful glances. Something ancient had awakened. The following night, a thick fog enveloped the ship, rendering visibility near zero. Strange bioluminescent patterns swirled beneath the surface, illuminating the hull in an unnatural glow. Then, without warning, the ship lurched as if struck by an unseen force. The crew scrambled as a monstrous tentacle, covered in abyssal scars, slammed onto the deck, wrapping around the mast. A deep, guttural growl resonated from the depths. The crew fought desperately, hacking at the limb with axes, but the beast withdrew, leaving deep gashes in the wood. Elias knew this was no ordinary creature. It was something born from nightmares, something that did not belong in the realm of men. The ship was now adrift, its crew plagued by hallucinations and whispered voices calling them into the sea. Men swore they saw shifting shadows just beyond the waves, eyes watching from the abyss. The ship's cook, a superstitious old sailor named Finn, muttered about the lurker of the deep, an ancient legend whispered among mariners. According to the tale, the beast was older than time itself, a guardian of something buried in the trenches below. With each passing night, the entity grew bolder, clawing at their sanity. Elias, determined to confront the horror, ordered the ship deeper into the abyss, against the pleas of his men. As the Black Mariner reached the heart of the unknown, the ocean became unnaturally still, as if holding its breath. Then, the sea erupted. The creature emerged in its full terror, an unfathomable horror with shifting tendrils, jagged fangs, and eyes like black voids reflecting the suffering of doomed sailors. Lightning cracked across the sky as the beast coiled around the ship, pulling it into the depths. Elias, gripping a harpoon laced with phosphorus, hurled it into the creature's eye, causing it to let out a deafening screech. The ocean churned, and for a moment, time seemed to freeze. Then, with one final thrash, the beast released its grip, vanishing into the blackness. The ship, battered and barely afloat, surfaced under a crimson dawn. The surviving crew, now shadows of their former selves, stared at the wreckage of their vessel. But the horror was far from over. Owen, the lookout, sat mumbling to himself, drawing symbols in the bloodied wood, symbols that glowed faintly with an eerie light. Elias, gripping the helm, felt a whisper slither into his mind, promising that the sea would call for him again. As the ship drifted toward the nearest port, the crew knew one thing for certain: the abyss never forgets, and neither does what lurks beneath.